That night, Admiral Elena Ross, the most feared, respected woman in the Navy, opened her door expecting a routine report. Instead, she froze. Standing on her porch, drenched from the storm, was the same quiet janitor who had helped her in the rain hours earlier, holding something that would change her life forever. He looked up, voice trembling. "Ma'am, you need to hear the truth. And it can't wait." The screen fades to black. The real story begins. The rain hammered the Navy base parking lot like 1,000 angry drums. Most officers sprinted to their cars, shielding their uniforms, cursing the weather. But one figure didn't rush at all. He stood beneath a flickering street lamp, holding an umbrella that wasn't even his, a janitor's cart umbrella, cheap and half-broken. His name was Lucas Hale. 34. Single dad. Invisible to most, indispensable to few. Inside the administration building, Admiral Elena Ross, known across bases as Iron Ross, walked with her usual steel posture. She carried storms inside her chest that no one saw, and tonight she was already fighting one. Her brother, a retired Marine, had sent her a message that kept replaying in her head. "Elena, if you keep putting the Navy first, you'll lose everything else." She shook the thought away. She had no time for doubts. She had a report to review, an inspection to prepare, and a reputation to uphold. But the rain was merciless. Her umbrella snapped the moment she stepped outside. That's when she saw him. The janitor. Quiet. Soaking. Standing still as if the storm didn't dare move him. He rushed over, opening the umbrella above her before she could protest. "Ma'am, you'll get sick. Here." His voice was calm, respectful, strangely warm. Admiral Ross blinked. Admirals didn't take umbrellas from janitors. Admirals gave orders, kept distance, maintained boundaries. But something in his tired eyes stopped her from refusing. They walked together across the lot. "It's just rain," she said, trying to dismiss the moment. "Even commanders shouldn't face storms alone," he replied softly. She looked at him, surprised. Not many people talked to her like that. Not many dared. Before she could thank him, he noticed someone through the storm. A small girl in the backseat of an old car, waving at him with sleepy eyes. His entire face softened. "That's my daughter," he murmured. "She has school early tomorrow. Maybe one day she'll salute you, ma'am." The Admiral's chest tightened. Something about the simplicity of that love, his priorities, his quiet strength, struck her more deeply than she wanted to admit. He walked her all the way to her car. "Thank you, Mr. Hale. Lucas Hale." "I won't forget this," she said professionally. But she did remember it. Every moment. Every word. Because for the first time in years, someone had spoken to her not like an admiral, but like a human. She drove away, unaware that her life and his were already on a collision course neither of them expected. By 10 p.m., her house was silent except for the storm clawing at the windows. Admiral Ross sat in her living room with her boots still on. She kept replaying that moment in the rain, wondering why the kindness of a stranger had unsettled her so deeply. Then. Knock. 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 A hard, urgent knock. Her hand instinctively went to the pistol she kept holstered near the door. Admirals didn't receive unannounced visitors. Her heart hardened, training taking over. She opened the door in one swift motion. And her breath left her body. Lucas Hale stood on her porch. Soaked. Trembling. And holding a folded Navy document in his shaking hand. "Ma'am. I'm sorry to come like this," he said, voice cracking. "But I didn't know who else to turn to." She stared at the paper he was gripping like it was life or death. "It's about my daughter," he continued. Her stomach dropped. She's sick, Admiral. And the insurance won't cover the surgery. Someone told me officers can sometimes push paperwork through faster. I'm not asking for special favors. I'm just a man trying to save his kid." His voice broke on the last word. Something inside Elena cracked open, something she had locked away for years after losing her own family piece by piece to her career. She stepped aside.
Lucas, come in.
As he entered, dripping water onto her perfect hardwood floors, she realized this wasn't charity. It was fate. This man who had helped her in the storm had unknowingly walked straight into hers. And what she decided tonight would change both their lives forever.